Starting on our top story tonight, thanks for joining us for News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Haley Gravitt. A local whitewater rafting company says the dam removal project will be bad for business. News Watch 12's McKenna Marks has been following the dam removal project since it was approved at the end of 2022. McKenna, now that the project is well underway, parts of the Klamath River are now inaccessible. How will this impact businesses that rely on the river?
Well, Haley, for businesses specializing in whitewater rafting, the Klamath River is a huge part of what they do. I spoke to a local outfitter today who says they're already planning to see a decrease in business this coming season. Now, go ahead and take a look at this map here. You'll see we've got all 4 dams on the Klamath River mapped out. We have J.C. Boyle up here and then the other 3 further down south towards Siskiyou County. Now, the Klamath River, by the end of the year, like I said, all those dams will be removed. I spoke to Indigo Creek Outfitters today, and the owner told me that their day trips on the upper Klamath River up here near the J.C. Boyle Dam down to about the Copco Lake area are one of their most popular trips. So with that part of the river now inaccessible, that won't be very good for business. But now let's go ahead and get to know Will with Indigo Creek and his thoughts on this historic project.
I've been doing this for as long as I can remember, and in fact my first trip was on the Rogue at 6 months.
Will Volpert has grown up rafting rivers all over the Northwest.
My life on the river has defined who I am, basically.
3 rafting companies make up over 90% of the use on the Klamath River, and that includes Volpert's business, Indigo Creek Outfitters. Indigo Creek offers whitewater rafting trips on the Rogue River, Scott River, and of course, the Klamath River. Now that the Klamath River Dam removal project is underway, Volpert says his business will take a hit.
Last year it represented about 25% of our business. It's really difficult for any business to take a hit like that.
This last summer, Volpert says he actually saw an increase in business since folks wanted to see the Klamath River as they know it for the very last time.
Most of them were, full of people who were excited to see the Klamath for the last time as they know it.
While losing access to the upper Klamath will hurt his business, Volpert says he's been anticipating this project for years and has been able to plan ahead.
We've had quite a few years now to plan for it and think about it and discuss impacts to our business with Klamath River Renewal Corporation and things that they could do to mitigate potential negative impacts to our business.
The long-term goal of the dam removal project is to improve the overall health of the river's ecosystem, but we're already seeing some devastating short-term impacts. Folks along the river are already seeing acres of thick mud, and the river's water quality is taking a hit due to an increase in sediment. But despite these short-term impacts and the upcoming restrictions for this summer's whitewater rafting season, Volpert says the project is necessary.
My personal feeling is that this is a really important step for the Klamath to become a healthier river corridor. We are going to survive this transition.
As someone who grew up on rivers all over the Northwest, Volpert says it's important that we take care of them, and that means taking down the dams.
It's hard to be a river person and not recognize some of the negative impacts humans have on these places.
Rafting season doesn't start until the spring, and Volpert says he's planning on more trips out to the Rogue or Scott Rivers this spring and summer. He's staying hopeful to be back on the Klamath River by 2025. Live in studio, McKenna Marks, News Watch 12.